as he was explaining, as you enter the facility, you're going to have several unique things, cultural, unique centers displaying all kinds of African culture that could potentially attract internal tourists, people who have to, instead of flying over to Africa to see all these things, they could potentially have a taste of it before they physically go there. And there is also up on the second floor, businesses, various stores, marketplace that can also be put up there. Now, here are a few of the feedback that was gotten from the community as this project was put together. 90% of people that were interviewed and surveyed had a positive and lot of a response to having a project like this. Just to give you an idea of what people think a project like this will be for the community. 86.4% were interested in investing. The people that were surveyed during the course of planning this project. 86.4% also considered being part of something of this nature, a business concept like this. There were as much as 81.8% who were already with an African group of a kind who were interested in starting a business, maybe Ugandans or Kenyans or Somalians or Nigerians together would like to have something like this going. We had as much as 95.9% who realized that if the cost of renting a place allowed them to be able to be flexible, have the facility beyond maybe midnight, the way our culture is, because sometimes we want to stay a little bit late to do what we want to do, and some rental spaces is difficult to do that. So we do have a good feel of what people think in the marketplace, in the community about the project. Here are some numbers that have been put together. The initial capital investment based on the ground floor, before the possible adding a second floor to this project, is $1.5 million of the total cost. The actual properties was potentially negotiable to about $900,000 to buy the property, and an extra $400,000 to invest in putting it together. This is all on the one ground floor level. And a reserve of about $210,000 to run the initial operations. All of that potentially translates into this, that if you want to raise $1.5 million, in terms of shares, about $30,200 share at $50 per share. And our concept is to have a minimum of 10 shares per person or per group. Now, we want to emphasize that in terms of group, if you have a community of, or a church or a nonprofit that want to come together and invest, you have a greater pool. So we do encourage you to consider a greater dimension of investment versus an individual investing $500. As Dr. mentioned, you'll be given 4 months to be able to complete your investment beginning now to the end of September to make your intent of have the investment completed. We look forward to giving you a certificate of ownership or part of the certifying that you have ownership to that with a signed agreement for this opportunity.